Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Miss, and welcome to my presentation about my mini research of the figurative language analysis of a short movie La La Land by Damien Chazelle. Okay. My name is Sakadika Nugaputra, and my name is 33240013, and this is my presentation of my mini research of semantics. This is the background. The research for this object is La La Land by Damien Chazelle, one of the short musical movie that has some good figurative language in it for the analysis. The phenomenon starts at a bar karaoke, when a woman sits alone drinking, when suddenly saw a man performing a show with his piano, and the man looks straight to the woman's eyes. Confused, when the show is done, the woman came to him, but he just ignored her. Times move fast. The woman and the man meet again in the same place that they once saw each other, and then the sparks align, creating a wonderful story that will be remembered along the way, but only in dreams. Because in the real world, it's hard enough to get what you want if the goal of your dreams is too high. The object of this conflict is determined to reach what they want for the future. This is the background of the short movie La La Land. Next. The question. Number 1. What types of the figurative language that this short movie has? The types is only two: metaphor and symbolism. The symbolism, that the color of red, it means love and goals and their relationship between each other. Goals or dreams. The color of blue is about reality and sadness. Reality in the world and sadness between the relationship. The color of the purple, the show of their relationship and their love. And the last is yellow, the joy and happiness within them. The metaphor. The title itself, La La Land, is a phrase, meaning that this world is just only the daily life of a mental issue not related with real world. And then there is a season switch. Every time when there are scene where the background change, the weather is changed too. From summer to winter, winter to autumn, and so go on. And the last is the what if. What if the situation is changed and the difference about their lives between this and that and the goals of the dreams is changed by fate, but in the end they are just alone and have nobody else beside themselves. Next, the question number 2, part 2, number 2. How does the figurative language impact on the visual from La La Land? The impact to visual is by showing the audience or the viewer of how beautiful and meaningful is about the color, the image, the background, and the situation from time to time, from scene to scene, and the switching between seasons. Yay. Next. The objective. The main objective for this mini research is to identify the figurative language types that used and found in La La Land, and that is metaphor and symbolism. To analyze the meaning and the focus purpose within the songs and the visual, the types of figurative language found in the movie is, and again, symbolism and metaphor. Then calculate the percentage to figure out which figurative language is the most used in the story. This will tell us how Damien Chazelle used the figurative language that makes the story so sad and wonderful and so powerful. This finding will give us a clear picture of how the figurative language portray character external conflict. Next, the benefit. The benefit from this research is giving us the studies of semantics and provide the example of the figurative language on the film, dialogue, and scenario. Obviously, it can it it can and it will help us, the English learner, to understand the figurative language by communication, emotion, and storytelling. This research study is based by Perrin in 1999, who identifies several types such as metaphor, simile, personification, hyperbole, and irony. Additional reference is taken from Lakoff and Johnson's metaphors we live by in 1980, which explains how metaphor shape human understanding and experience. Next, the analyze, the analyzing, the analyze, the analysis of figurative language is metaphor and symbolism. The instance is metaphor is 3, symbolism is 7, and the percentage is metaphor 30%, symbolism 70%. And the total of this whole analysis is instance 10, percentage 100%. We can see by the look of the table, it is very clear that the most figurative language found in the short movie is symbolium or symbolism by the total of 70%. This happened because from the start and the beginning, we have been shown by the visual and the color of bright and sometimes dark blue. It means that the situation and the condition is very sad and peaceful, but very heartbroken. As example, just taking the word what if. What if we change the course of the fate and their world? It shows us that when the life of two become this instead of that, it's very heartwarming, but in reality, it's very hard to achieve what they want. Next, the discussion. After finding out the short movie La La Land analysis and mini research, there are several types of figurative language, such as metaphor and symbolism. The metaphor is about what if, the title itself, La La Land, and so go on. And the symbolism is about the color, the change of the color of the visual and the background. Example like red for love, purple for their relationship, blue for their sadness, and yellow for their joy. The purpose of figurative language is to help the audience, the viewer, us, to express the feeling, the feel of their love, their understanding, and meaning, the meaningful of the message that Damien Chazelle wants to give us between Mia and Sebastian. Throughout the journey, their adventure, their story, their life, there anything. Next, the conclusion. The study concludes that La La Land used various types of figurative language to enrich its narrative and emotional quality. Metaphors and symbolism are the most dominant types, emphasizing the characters' dreams and inner conflicts. Figurative language enhances the poetic atmosphere of the film and deepens viewers' understanding of its emotional and aesthetic aspect. Reference and hashtag. Hashtag, guys! The reference is Perrin L. 1969, Sound and Sense, An Introduction to Poetry, New York, Hardcourt, Brace and World. Lakoff G. Johnson M. 1980, Metaphors, Relief by Chicago University of Chicago Press. Chazelle D. Director, 2016. La La Land film Samnit Entertainment. And the hashtag is don't forget guys, the hashtag is Sastra Inggris Univ BSI membanggakan. Universitas Bina Saranainformatika. And the last is Penelitian Sastra Inggris Universitas BSI. Okay, so that is my presentation, Miss. I hope I did well. And sorry if I have a mistake when giving the presentation to Miss. Thank you for watching. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye, Miss.